We come from ancient dream time, from the bush or by the sea. We come from 1,000 city streets. We are the rich and lowly. We are the poor and strong. We come to share this moment, gathering here, singing one song.
Okay, Doug, what does it mean for you that you have moved from being the province of Australia to the province of Oceania? How has this personally affected you?
I think, Joe, I've always felt part of a bigger province in Australia because of my long experience in the Pacific Islands, especially Fiji. This was an extraordinary great joy for me because it was a lived reality. Mm-hmm. And the lived reality sometimes experience takes a while to get written. It's like Vincent de Paul, living out the reality of life and then writing the rules.
Yes.
That comes after. But the lived experience, I think, was there in the life and experience and heart of a lot of people. And then when it was articulated this way, that's why there was a resounding yes, because we all knew that that was the real reality of who we are and honoured this other group of people. Mm-hmm. So I thought it was greatly honouring because I worked in the Pacific for so long. It was just a joyful experience.
It affected me a lot. I was extremely excited by the move. And I was excited by it for two reasons. Firstly, it gave life to an ageing province, and we certainly needed that. And it gave us vision.
I think it's required on my part a change of mindset, and this has given me great heart and energy.
With our hearts on fire with the love of Jesus, hearts on fire, let's spread the word. Hearts on fire, feel the spirit blazing. Hearts on fire, called to live the good news in this land. Setting hearts on fire, with our hearts on fire, setting hearts on fire.
I rejoice that we have come this far and we've made such a significant change, not just a change in name of the province, but a whole attitude and way of doing things has preceded that. Otherwise, I don't think we would have had the courage to do it.
We are Fijians, but to see the change and for us to be part of that voting group, it's a great move for us, and for us to understand more about the three countries. They all come together in one province as Oceania province, and that name suits all the three countries, and we managed to work together as a group, as a Vincentian. And for me personally, I was really happy about it.
My mindset now has to include the other regions of the province, like Fiji and Solomon Islands, that the focus and the centre of our work is not only here in Australia, but it's there as well. And I have to think, or try to think, in terms of what is going to happen practically and how evangelisation, or what evangelisation means in these other countries in different cultures.
We long to live in freedom, we yearn for unity, we dream of justice, joy and peace. Spirit, fill us with your power, Jesus, help us live your hope. Oh, Creator, give us wisdom, so we will be good news for all.
What's your hope for the future as a result of this?
My hope for the future is that we can enculturate the charism of St. Vincent in the Pacific. Pacifican culture, in my small experience of it, is one of the best cultures I've ever lived in. It's a communitarian one, it's highly supportive of individuals, it's a very caring culture. Quite different to the European culture in which the charism of St. Vincent grew, which was a culture that despised the poor. Pacifican culture does not. I look forward to the Vincentian charism taking root in that culture and seeing how it develops.
So when we talk about reconfiguring province, for instance, our own province, one of the things that I'd like to see in reshaping our hopes is that we have more engagement with lay people directly involved with us in full-time ministry who are Vincentian lay people, that men and women, lay and vowed, ordained and non-ordained, as it was in the beginning, a part of the Vincentian family. And I'd love to see this. It is now, we've got all this now, but I wanted to see it more involved where we're doing it together.
With our hearts on fire with the love of Jesus, hearts on fire, let's spread the word. Hearts on fire, feel the Spirit blazing. Hearts on fire, called to live the good news in this life. Setting hearts on fire, with our hearts on fire. Setting hearts on fire.
Newer frontiers to reach to the poor in the Pacific, South Pacific spectrum of things, that we are able to inculturate the charism of St. Vincent de Paul in the islands. And Vincent de Paul is no longer just a French person, but the charism is lived in the villages, if you like, that we share in this story. There's another deeper level there. That is, there's a mutuality. Okay?
My hope is that we will work together in partnership, in an atmosphere of mutual respect, and that we will work creatively to look at new mission opportunities, and that we will work together with a sense of shared responsibility to meet any challenges or difficulties that may arise.
We are the voice of Jesus. We are his heart and hands. We are his body in our land. Stand up, live the story, to all the world proclaim. Go out to all creation, lighting the fire, fanning the flames.
I was really stirred by when I looked around and saw this diverse group of Confreres all gathered from various nations and tongues, but speaking a common language of charism. And sometimes with all sorts of interesting accents, but the common language is the language of charism. And you can see it. It's not just a vocal language, it's an expression language, it's a body language, it's a language of joy in one another's presence. It's a language of story and it's a language of diversity. And that's just, and I thought, how wonderful and blessed have I been to have a small part to play in that growth over there when I was overseas for, 12 or 13 years, whatever it was.
With our hearts on fire with the love of Jesus, hearts on fire, let's spread the word. Hearts on fire, feel the Spirit blazing. Hearts on fire, called to live the good news in this life. Setting hearts on fire, with our hearts on fire. the hearts on fire.